What would you do if you find your wife is cheating you? I would leave. Past me would say, hey, it's okay, people make mistakes and forgive and forget. But now I've realized it's better to just cut people off that hurt you. Cheating is a choice. Nobody is forced to it. Kick her out, why should you be the one leaving? I'd be a little salty they didn't just break up with me, or try to talk to me and fix things before we got to that. I'd block them and move on. My last relationship ended on Valentine's Day, I was super depressed. Then Elden Ring came out. I put around 700 hours into it. Hack her shit. For a simple answer, I think the best thing to do would just be to leave and move on. Once they cross that line, things can never go back to the way they used to be. Surely some relationships can salvage and rebuild, but sometimes it's best to know when you should walk away for your own good. Start looking after yourself. Focus on improving your life, starting with the things you can control now, rather than asking someone else to change. Hack hisher bags. Cut people off who hurt you. Cheating is a choice. I would contact a divorce attorney and secure what I needed to before confronting her and letting her know that I'm filing for divorce. Taking emotion out of it and work on finding a solution. The problem being, how do I navigate this as quickly as possible to get this cheating bitch out of my life with the least amount of damage? Divorce-eroni. That's exactly why I say that always sign a prenup. Marriage is a contract. They broke the contract. Now you can renegotiate the contract and continue or go your separate ways. It's the most complicated thing in the world, but it is also dead simple. Cheating is a choice. If she did it once, she will do it again. I'd say it depends on the dynamics of the relationship, on the situation, on the reason, on the person, on the level of remorse, on the accountability. Odd or more likely I'd leave, even if to come back. Some consider this the greatest betrayal. I think it's up there, but there are greater forms of betrayal. This is a selfish act for themselves, not against you, again depending on the situation. They going into your bank account and clearing you out is an act against you. Them taking you to court and putting you through the system that may or may not resolve in years is an act against you. And while everyone here is 100 an absolute law-abiding citizen, if someone had committed a crime that did not harm someone else, and your wife ratted you out, that is an act against you, called your job, and caused you to get fired. Act against you. People tend to be more willing to forgive all of these types of other things, and make cheating the deal breaker. Ask Reddit what they would do. I made it abundantly clear before we married that if this ever happens, she's out. For good. You need to have evidence, I mean it. They are lying to you already, so you need evidence to prevent the gaslighting. Then it will be your fault, so having the evidence brings them back to them cheating. Be prepared for friends to ditch you, as it was your fault even if you know the truth. I even got accused of deliberately knowing about a water leak in the house we had 1.5 years after moving out, and her having to fix it. Be prepared for unfair treatment and having to just suck it up. Oh, I should have said never trust a word that comes out of her mouth. She is not who you think she is. Invite a friend to stay for a few days. Tell my soon-to-be ex to pack their bags and leave. There is no pointing at discussion. It be over. My wife and I have talked about infidelity. It's the end of the relationship. It's not a mistake. If you really loved your spouse, you wouldn't be cheating. Leave. Coming from a broken fam, where my pops left for another woman, no need to add more trauma to my life. I would be a total mess. First, have a brain scan or something, cause I certainly don't remember having a wife. WTF.